We all have a game that fuels us with nostalgia when someone says its name. But why did these games fall off? What made these games distant memories of the past? And what led these games into its icy cold graves? Well, today we're going to discuss 5 forgotten Roblox games. So relax and enjoy the video. Published by the Coder Bunny in late February of 2015, Bunny Island is a Roblox game accumulating a tonnage of 56 million visits. Featured around completing various tasks, jobs, and quests, Bunny Island saw much success in its earliest years upon release. The game was highly sought after for its dopamine-triggering releases such as amusement park rides and opportunities to socialize and earn in-game currency, which could later be used to customize your home or purchase varying items in the village. Unfortunately, in September of 2024, the game foresaw its downfall as players became disinterested in Bunny Island due to its neglect from developers and lack of updates, ultimately putting Bunny Island's reign to an abrupt end. Not to be confused with natural disaster survival, Akiko Dev developed Survive the Disasters in November of 2009. Survive the Disasters is a classic Roblox game that will hit home for a lot of original Roblox players, as it was one of the most popular games of that time, gaining a mass tonnage of 224 million visits. In this game, you survive natural disasters across varying maps. In which you survive the round, you are rewarded with in-game currency to later spend on in-game items to have an advantage for the next disaster. Survive the Disasters was full of bugs and glitches upon release, constantly and consistently receiving new updates to fix problems within it. With the constant updates to the game was guaranteed to be a hit on the homepage. But as the developer pursued other games, the game slowly but surely lost its popularity, sentencing Survive the Disasters to its lonely death. With a tonnage of 578 million visits, Flood Escape was made by Crazy Blocks in August of 2010. The game basis is completing an obby as the flood rises and making it to the safe zone. If you survive all 3 maps, you will be met with a locked door and challenged with a puzzle to open it, completing the round. Flood Escape has various game modes such as easy, medium, or hard mode, even featuring an extreme and training mode. With the completion of rounds, you are rewarded with points and wins, which are used to purchase cosmetics and advantage-granting items to increase your chance of surviving the flood. But with the release of it in 2019, everyone's attention shifted towards Flood Escape 2, embarking the decline of Flood Escape and silently leaving Flood Escape in the dark. Zombie Rush is a zombie survival game published by Beacon Studio in early December of 2013. Gaining a mass tonnage of 700 million visits, the game is centered around the idea of endless rounds or waves of zombies trying to kill everyone in the server. As the round number increases, the difficulty and effort it takes to kill a zombie becomes progressively harder, and different types of zombies spawn, such as an ice zombie or a demon zombie. As you level up in the game, you are rewarded with new guns and knives, making players want to play again, which marked the game's replay rate as sky high. The game saw much success through most of its life until 2019, when the game stopped receiving frequent updates and new content. Sadly, this created a loss of player count, but the game is still holding together today due to its dedicated player base, but undoubtedly silencing Zombie Rush. Created in 2008 by the name of Zeppelin Battle, but remastered by LOL Killer 101 in May of 2025, Zeppelin Wars is an aerial combat game accumulating a tonnage of 60.8 million visits. In Zeppelin Wars, you have a choice between being a pirate or air patrol, participating in a battle to shoot down each other's Zeppelin by targeting its weak points like its fuel tank. Featuring game modes such as Classic, Raid, and Battlefield, Zeppelin Wars skyrocketed in popularity upon release. But in 2018, Zeppelin Wars stopped receiving updates and its dedicated fan base became toxic and unfriendly towards newer players, marking the downfall of Zeppelin Wars.